Hi, I'm Peter from Coffee Parts, and today we're looking at the PuqPress Mini versus the PuqPress Q2. Let's see which one's better for you. So both these tampers by PuqPress are made in the Netherlands. Both tamp your coffee fast and level and consistently. So what is the real difference? The difference between the Q range, which is what we have here, is actually 3 in the range. So you've got the Mini, the Q1, which we don't have on display, mainly because we don't really carry it, and the Q2. Now the differences are your tamp cycles, how many tamps you can do daily, and what does a warranty look like. So on the Mini, which is really made for homes or low volumes, they really cap out at 100 tamps a day. When the Q1 does 300, so you think about your smaller volume cafe, and the Q2 is, top of the line, unlimited tamps. Not only unlimited tamps daily, but your warranty is also unlimited tamps. So up to 2 years, you got full warranty, unlimited tamps, when the Mini and the Q1 do have a service cycle. So what does that mean in practice? In practice, it really does come down to the differences between them being volume of use. But there are all other little slight subtle differences, mainly in how you adjust the forks on them, how many program modes they have, 3 program modes versus 5 program modes. And the other difference between them is the tamping pressure range. So on the Mini, you got a range of between 10 and 30 kilos, when on the Q2, you got a range between 5 and 30 kilos. So it allows for a little bit of softer tamp, both of which can be increased or decreased in increments of 1 kilo. So on this one, for example, 5, 6, 7, you get the drift. And on this one, from 10 on to 30. Now that also means they've got different program modes. When you've got 3 program modes on this one and 5 on the Q2, the modes are shown under here, but basically you've got them so they can tamp twice, and you can tamp twice normal or twice a bit slower, so you don't, when the tamp's pulling up, you don't disrupt that coffee cake and reduces channeling, etc. You got the single tamp, but also on this one you've got the Hulk and the soft tamp, because this one does go down to 5 kilos. On this one you pretty much only have the speedy, which is a 2 quick tamps, the precise, which is 2 tamps but slower, and the single tamp. Now talking about tamp speeds, they both tamp at 1.3 seconds per tamp. So obviously if you're doing 2 tamps, it's gonna be around the 2.5–3 second range. Let's look at setting these tampers up when you get them. So what you'll need to do to set up your portafilter, and then we'll also look at what it looks like to clean them. So firstly, we'll start off with this Q2, and you can take this cover off, bring it upside down, and with the tool that it comes with it, once you lock in your portafilter, you bring your portafilter in there. Let's turn it off. Well, we're doing these things live. Make sure it's off when you get it. Take the plate off, take the top off. You turn them upside down, and you loosen the 2 brackets here. I'll just use my little hidden tool here. So it does come with these tools. It comes with the tool for this and also the tool for cleaning. So if you just loosen these 2, once you've loosened it, the beautiful thing about this one is if you look under here, you've got a dial that allows you to dial it up and down slightly, so you don't really have to be holding it and trying to get it all lined up like you do in the Mini. So effectively, if you put in your portafilter, you can dial this down to get it nice and tight. Whoops, wrong way. And then once you've got it nice and tight, you can remove it, tighten it up, and it's now set. So it makes it easy to set up for any portafilter, being a naked, a normal single or double, or a La Marzocco single or double. Once that's done, just flip it back around, put the plates back on, and that's set. Just going back to the Mini, it's the same function. Let's just turn it off. It's the same function, but when you have it upside down, you actually do have to hold it to really get it dialed in. You don't have the adjustment, which is kind of nice. But let's be honest, you're only really setting them up once, so not the end of the world. So we'll just talk about cleaning really quickly, straight away. So when you do have them on, to clean them, if you just press this down for half a second, the bottom button, you'll see that the head comes down. Quickly wipe them with a cloth just to get rid of that static. So that's just a quick clean. To actually clean it properly, you do the same thing, but for like a deep clean, you'd pull the cover off, you'd bring it down, and then you'd undo the nut. By undoing it all completely and pulling out this whole piston, the whole head comes out. And you can clean not only the tamp head, but also all the chamber inside, and that should be done daily in a cafe environment. In saying that, this head or all the tamps we carry are 58.3 mil, so to cover pretty much most machines and VST baskets. They do come as a 58, but we don't carry them, mainly because we're focused on the more specialty end of the market. And once you remove it, it's just a matter of cleaning this head. It's non-stick, and cleaning inside that chamber. Then just reverse the process to put it back in. We'll do some moving magic and chop it so you guys see it just in 1 second flat. And we're back. Yeah. With practice, we'll get faster because you are doing that daily, but effectively hit that button back up, and there you go. It's clean, back to normal. Now to get into the program modes, you actually hold this button for 5 seconds and it will cycle into, currently it'll be on P0, and you can just go through the modes, P1, P2, and there you go. Bringing it back down to P0, lock it in, and once it's locked in, to go up and down in tamp, it's obviously self-explanatory, just bring it down or up, and so 20 means 20 kilos. And that's kind of it. So you just have to adjust the fork, adjust what mode you're in, and adjust the weight. Same on the Mini here, obviously only 3 modes, but you adjust your fork, which is a little bit more work than on this one, adjust the tamp, and you're ready to go. In saying that, the cleaning is exactly the same. So let's look at these actually tamping in operation. We'll get a grinder out, we'll grind some coffee, and we'll just show you what 2 tamps on each one looks like, because that's the slower tamp and what a quick tamp looks like. So I know you guys have been wanting to see them in action, so here we go. I've got the Mini set up as the standard tamp and the Q2 set up as a slow tamp, or basically program mode 1. So let's just grind out some coffee. We're just using the niche for this, but you could be using whatever grinder. So what the pucks really save is that hand tamping operation, covered in heaps of videos, where it's not great on your wrist, not great on your shoulder and elbow, and also you're sometimes not getting a level tamp, consistent tamp, etc. 1001 videos talking about that. What we're focusing on is just the operation of these tampers. So put it in, I'm in an awkward position here for the video, but just put it in, tamps twice, there you go, and it's an even clean tamp. Now on the pucks, compared to some of the other machines like a Slingshot, it doesn't polish it at the end, but it does do a really clean, crisp finish. This one being a 58.3, it really has gone nice to the edge, and that cake looks pretty awesome to me. We'll just grind out a second one and do it on the Q2. Once again, it's not too much of a difference between these two, it's just the motor capacity. So 100 tamps a day to unlimited tamps, and a few more function modes. And we're gonna be on function mode 1. Let's just grind out some more coffee. And let's go on the Q2. And bear in mind that was the slower tamp. And once again, really clean tamp, really clean cake. Now the difference was on the slow tamp, when it pulls back up, it pulls up a bit slower, so it's not basically giving a bit of suction, disrupting the middle of that coffee cake, just to keep it more consistent and, in theory, less channeling and more even distribution. Something you might notice a bit more if you're using a naked portafilter with the flow. But that's your normal tamp, soft tamp, and there's gonna be 3 more modes on these, but we'll let you play with them when you get them home. Overall, the things I love about these is their consistency, and that's what they're made for. They're awesome, they're consistent, you get the same tamp every time. Removes one variable, so if you're weighing your coffee now and you're tamping consistently, there's 2 big variables that have been removed. The home one, depending on what you consider an affordable price point, is more affordable than the Q2 or some other tampers out there. But obviously it's not going to compare to a hand tamp in price. A lot of people are going to say you don't need it, old tradition, etc. This is for those that want the automated and really to narrow it down. with the Q2, the unlimited tamps, it really does work well. Personally, one pet hate that I don't like about them is the power cable being at the rear. I really like seamless designs, especially if it's on an island bench or in a cafe. Don't like that facing the customer side. Don't like the switches at the back, and not a big fan of the menu on the side. Would rather really be barista focused on the front and the power seamless. But I don't think that's the reason people are buying or not buying these. They're buying them for the functionality and the look. So effectively for home, you'd go the Mini. Busy cafe, you'd go the Q2. I'm not sure when you'd go a Q1 if you had a quiet cafe that you don't ever see as being busy. Personally, I just like going and knowing you've got a runway. So if you did become busy and it's just future-proof. Yeah, that's basically. Now, I know electric tampers are a little bit controversial and there's a big debate between hand tamping, electric tamping. Do we need them and their price point? But I would love to know, between the Puq Mini and the Q2, which one do you prefer? Which one would you go for? Or would you go for another tamp altogether, like the Sino Art or the Kilo? Hit us up on the comments below, let us know. Thank you for watching. Like always, hit that bell button so you get notified on our videos. We're posting content weekly. And most importantly, subscribe. We want you part of our community. It means a lot to us. Thank you for watching.